I'm like trying to figure out which way. Okay, so it is that way. All right, whatever. Hi, guys. It's tired. Don't mind the hair. Okay, look, listen. I ain't have time to make myself look all pretty and stuff, okay? I've had a rough week. Okay. First, I'm number one, says Bev. Jan says hi. Hi, Jan. Hi, Bev, my wife. Bev, you're a first. Yay. Hi, Ruby. Hello, hello. Don't look at my nails either. I look ghetto. I look so ghetto. I'm trying to fix this so that you guys can see a little bit more than just like my necklace. Yeah. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I hate this phone. Okay. Just ratchet. I know, right? Like, I don't give a fudge stickles. Oh, what a week. And I think Mr. Q turned off the AC, which pisses me off because I told him not to. Me and Mr. Q are fucking polar opposites. Literally, I'll be like sweating and hot, and he's like freezing to death. And I'm like, what? That, like, it's so dumb. Hi, Catherine. How are you doing? I'm working on earrings today, so look at these. And with those, I'm gonna be using this. These are where's my handy dandy thingy-majigger? Hold on. I'm using these. These are oil spill posts, or not posts, oh my gosh. O-rings, there you go. So that is what I'm doing today. Be making some cute earrings with these, and then putting these together, the Jack Skellington ones. And I realized that this is not right. Hold on, guys. Let me... I think I messed this up. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, it's supposed to be the other way, but... Susie, hi, Susie Q. It's not cold there yet? No. I mean, in the mornings it is, but it's like bipolar. Like, it gets hot and then cold and then hot and cold, and it's just like, me. Like, stop it. There better be more people coming on. Shit. I'm like, where's everybody at? Bliss Studio Hobbies, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna be making earrings and such, and then I'm gonna show you guys sneak peek of what I'm showing tomorrow on Instagram for Paparazzi, because I'm going live since I got blocked not once but twice on 2 separate accounts, okay, on Facebook for the dumbest reasons. So the first reason that I got blocked from Facebook was because I was in my friend's live for Paparazzi. She is my sponsor and she's my friend, really, really good friend of mine. And, you know, every night I go to her live, and it's like we're like a little family, just like here, right? We're all a little family. And we were commenting, and every time like it starts getting busy with comments flying and shit, Facebook decides to kick people off sometimes, right? So I got kicked out like 3 times, and I was like, and we have like this funny thing where my sponsor will be like, don't make me give Facebook the mom look, you know, because she doesn't cuss or nothing. Like, she's the sweetest person ever. So she's like, I'm gonna give Facebook the mom look, and I'm like, well, I got kicked out 3 times. I'm gonna beat up Mark Zuckerface or whatever, you know. And because I said I was gonna beat up Mark, Facebook was like, you broke the guidelines and you threatened somebody, and they blocked me for for a week. So I think I'm on day 3 now or something. I don't fucking know. Which is so stupid because I wasn't even being serious, but okay. And then I created another Facebook because my business, I do it through Facebook. And I was in my other friend's live and I was commenting, and the thing is that when you start a new Facebook, since there's all these like people who start new Facebooks to troll and like they're bots and stuff, Facebook automatically thinks that if you're commenting on a live right when you create a Facebook account, you're a bot or something. And it was like you commented the same number like 5 times, but I was claiming shit with the number. So I got blocked. Again, they were like, you broke the guideline and you were trolling or whatever the fuck. It didn't say trolling, it's something else. And yeah, I got put in Facebook jail for that account. So now I have a third account. And I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? So that's my story. So that's tomorrow. That's why tomorrow I'm going to go live selling paparazzi on the Instagram account, my Instagram account, my regular one. So if you guys want to go to that, that would be awesome. Bev, I know, right? Facebook is like, nah, bitch, we don't like you. So that's my Facebook story. So dumb. And like, I've heard people getting kicked out for like the stupidest fucking reasons too. Like, one of my my sponsor's friend said that she was gonna burn the house. She was like, I'm gonna burn the house because she found a spider. And she's like, I'm gonna burn my house down, or I'm gonna burn your house down, or some shit like that, right? It had to do with burning a house down, and Facebook was like, oh no, like you want to burn a house down? Oh, we gotta put you in Facebook jail now. And it was like, what the hell? So she got put into Facebook jail too, which is like so stupid. I'm putting the resin on top of but my hair catches fire and shit. Like, oh shit, now. Putting resin on this. But anyways, how is everybody doing tonight? Let me know in the comments. What are you working on? Or are you just chilling, washing dishes, you know, giving a blowjob? What are you guys doing? Do they actually call it jail? We just call it, well, people call it Facebook jail because you can't post anything or do anything. Susan says, hello, working and lurking. Bev says, bad girl. Oh, let me go to top. Oh, oof, it's smoking. Oh, geez, I hate when it does that. Ugh. Let me go to top chat, or what is it? Oh no, not top chat, stupid idiot. Live chat. There you go. Getting a BJ to no one. Hey Mel. Okay. So I am I'm pretty mad. I'm pretty mad this week. A lot of shit happened this week that I'm just like, I'm so fucking over this neighborhood. Working on Flower Fantasy from Crafties. Flower Fantasy. Let me look that up real quick. I want to see. Flower Fantasy Crafties. Oh, that's cute. Wait, is it this one? Oh, Floral Fantasy. Floral Fantasy. It's the poppies, right? With the blue background? By Sybil Art. Ooh, excuse me. I tried to hide that. But I guess it did. It went... I hit it, but then it came out. That burp, my bad. I'm sorry. So, y'all know I've been dealing with my child, right? Being dumb. So, on Mr. Q's promotion day, I got home and I was really tired because I had woken up that day like at 5 a.m. and like his promotion was like at 11:15. So we got home around maybe 1 and I took a nap. I woke up at like 3 p.m. I don't fucking remember. And all I hear is like little Anthony run through the door screaming, saying, "Oh, don't believe them, they're lying," and blah blah blah. And you know, he gets into fights and shit. Like him and his friends always are like fighting and shit. Sorry if you can hear my kids, they're annoying. Um, so anyway, I didn't pay no mind because usually like if Mr. Q's home, he handles it. He goes outside, whatever. And he did. He went outside, and then, you know, I'm walking down the stairs, and I look out my window because my blinds are open, and I see like 20 kids or more on my yard. I mean, there was a shit ton of kids in my yard, and something in me just like it just kind of like it made me mad because I was like, why are there so many fucking kids? Like, what did my kid do? Did he stab someone? Right? I was like, fuck. So I go outside, and then there's these two teenagers, and I think they're like 18. They looked older. They looked like they were adults, but they were teens apparently. And as they're talking to my husband, all these little kids start like screaming over them, and I'm trying to listen to what they're saying. And then I don't even give a fuck what those kids are saying because honestly, like they're always like snitching on each other. So the girl was saying that I guess like they were at the park. They were all at the park. The teens were at the park, and they were messing with Anthony. They were like, I don't want to say bullying. I don't know what the hell the situation was. I guess they were just messing with him, and he got mad and called them a bitch. And, you know, like to me, like it's kind of like, okay, that's wrong. He shouldn't have said that too. I keep looking over here because I'm so used to the stupid thing being there. Anyway, he shouldn't be calling anybody that, right? Especially people that are older than him, adults, and like, in period, he shouldn't be saying it. But at the same time, like, what did they expect from a kid who they're like fucking with, right? I didn't say nothing about that though. I was like, all right, yeah, he's wrong. He shouldn't have been saying that. And then all these kids, like right after, they were like, yeah, and he's a bully and blah, blah, blah. Like all of them. I kid you not. There was like over 20 kids. And it's so crazy because like they were on my neighbor's yard and my yard. And they were just like, and I see my son because he was inside, he was peeking. And I see him and I look at him and he has like this sad face and like scared, right? And I get so mad. And I look at these kids and I'm like, get the fuck off my yard. I was so mad. Like, you know when it's like your breaking point, right? And the reason that I reacted that way was because I was so tired of like these kids hanging out with my boy. And then when he does one little thing wrong, they all come and snitch on him. Like, instead of having his back and being his friend, right? So I get mad and I like basically like tell these kids literally to get the fuck off my yard. And then they're like looking at me all crazy and shit. And I'm like, yeah, you heard me. Get the fuck out my yard or I'm going to get you out my yard. And then they start walking away and they stop. And I'm like, go. Like, get the fuck off my yard. And they all leave. And then I'm just like, I'm really upset. Because I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it made me realize like all the times that he would tell me that these kids were mean to him and shit, right? Because my kid's not perfect, right? He's gonna mess up sometimes, right? But the fact that these kids came who are supposed to be his friend, who he's always talking highly of, right? He's always saying, oh, he's so nice, blah, blah, my friend, so-and-so is so nice. The fact that they came to my house to tell my son really fucking pissed me off. So, and it was like a whole bunch. It was like children of the fucking corn outside. So I was like, so after the kids left, the two teenagers stayed. And they were telling me, the reason we're really here is not necessarily that because he called us a bitch. Because we kind of egged him on, right? And I thought to myself, well, like, yeah. And she's like, it's because some lady at the park was yelling at your kid in his face. Like a mom, an older woman, a mom was yelling at him at the park, humiliating him. And at that, I mean, I'm already pissed off, right? So I'm just thinking to myself, like what the fuck? Like who? Like who did that? And then the two teens were like, we don't know who she is, but their kids out there playing or whatever. And I'm like, what do you mean she humiliated him? And then I guess she said that she was just yelling at him and like in his face, and she called him a creep. And I'm thinking like, well, what did he do? Like, so I asked her, like, did he touch anybody? Did he fucking like, what did he do? And she goes, no, all he did was call us a bitch and that's it. But that lady got mad because she said it in front of her kids, so she got in his face. So I'm like fuming. I'm like, I need to find out who this bitch is. So the girl, the teen, calls the little kid over to the house. I didn't tell her to, she just fucking did it. And she's like, go get your mom. And I'm thinking to myself, like, is that the kid's mom? Like, and she goes, that's the kid's mom. She's like, go get your mom. Go tell her to come to Anthony's house because his mom wants to talk to her. And at this, I'm like, yeah, tell the bitch to come to my house. I don't care. So I'm fucking mad. And the two teens, they leave, right? Because they're not going to stick around like drama and shit. So, and even if they stayed, I would have told them to leave. Like, hey, just go. I'll handle this shit. And I'm outside waiting for this mom, like, to come. Because I'm like, no one's going to talk to my kid that way. Like, no one's going to fucking talk to my children that way. I understand that it takes a village, right? But when you get in someone's, like, kid's face like that, that's not okay. Like, you don't, and it brought back so many, like, shit, and it just pissed me off. So I wait for like 30 minutes, and this lady pulls up in her van with her husband, and she gets out the van, and like the first thing, oh, and then, mind you, my neighbors had just came home, my new neighbors, so they were standing there the whole time. And the lady comes out, and I start walking towards her, and I'm like, I start yelling at her, and I'm like, did you fucking get in my kid's face? Like, I was ready to fight. It was, I mean, I was so mad. It was so fucking crazy. Like, now that I think about it, I'm just like, damn, like, I was super mad. And then she's like, no, 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 we're not here for that. She's like, I am so-and-so's mom, but I just wanted to come and let you know that it wasn't me. I don't know why my kid said it was me. She's like, I was at home all day. And at this, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, my bad. I'm like, I'm just mad. I assumed it was you since you just came to my house, right? And she and her husband was like, no, 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 we're not. We're just here to tell you that your son and my son actually play, and they've gone to the store together. Like, we just wanted you to know it wasn't us. And she's like, I would feel the same way as you if I was in your shoes. So I was like, oh my god, what the fuck. So they leave, and then my neighbor he was all saying, he was like, man, I thought I had to get in between. He's like, because a guy got out, and I was like, why is the guy getting out? So I'm like, oh my god, this is so fucking ghetto. But I was just mad. Like, I was trying to figure out who the fuck yelled at my kid, you know? And then, like, I was just mad the whole day. And of course, I got to him and I told him, like, hey, you can't be fucking, like, calling people bitches and shit, like, just because you're mad. And I'm like, your dad doesn't call me that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that when kids speak a certain ways because they hear it from home. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do say that word a lot, right? My kid, he said it sometimes and he's let it slip out, and I'm like, what did you say? And like, we correct them. But for him to be calling kids or whoever the hell like a bitch, I was like, that's not okay. So I grounded him. I told him you can't go outside, and he was really upset about it. Whatever. Today he woke up, went to school, and then this was a day ago. So yesterday was when he went to school. I was like, you're grounded for like the day, which is yesterday. And then this lady at night, last night, she posts about a kid, right? Because I'm on the community page. She posts on the community page that she had to tell a kid not to use bad words because a kid called her daughter a bitch at the park. And I'm just like, what? This sounds really familiar. So she was saying that, but the thing is that she said it happened yesterday, and what happened was the day before yesterday. So that means that he would have done it twice in a row. Like, he sneaked out, went to the park and did it, right? So I write her and I'm like, hey, I was like, when did this happen? And she said today, which was yesterday. And I was like, what did the boy look like? And she said that he had like medium hair, which he does. He has like medium short hair. And he was around 10 years old. And I was like, okay. And I sent her a picture of him and she was like, that's him. So I'm over here like fuck, he did it again. Like, so I apologized to her and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry that my son said that to your daughter. Like, he shouldn't be saying those things, period. And like, I was, me and her were just talking about it and stuff. And she said that she thought it was nice that I contacted her because not a lot of people do that. But I was like, I'm trying to find out if my kid's being a dick, like calling people bitches and shit. Like, what the hell? So, he comes home today and because when I wrote her was last night and then she responded today. So I tell him, I'm like, what the hell? Like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you acting out like this? And he starts telling me, like, oh, well, my friends, they tell me to do stuff. And so, anyway, the point is that I feel like he's doing it to get attention. I talked to, Jan earlier, and she was telling me the same thing. And then I talked to my front door neighbor who I'm cool with, and my other neighbor over here that I'm cool with, and they said the same shit. They were like, the kids around here, um, they're very, I'm not gonna lie, like they're fucking bad. Okay. And I even said, I was like, I know my kid's not perfect, right? I know my kid does mistakes, he's preteen, he's gonna make mistakes. But I've also said many, many times, and I've said it here a lot, that no matter how we raise our kids, the influences of the outside world are also going to influence our kids and teach them things, right? Even if we're like, hey, fucking don't do drugs. If my kid starts hanging out with someone that does drugs, he has a choice to whether to do it or not, right? But there's peer pressure too, and it's kind of like that fucking sucks because we only have so much control over our kids, right, when they're out in the world. So, I'm thinking like these kids over here, they're always cussing, like they're always like they're saying like really nasty shit for their age. Like they'll be like, oh yeah, I fucked your mom and like shit like that, right? And like seriously, they really do talk like that because even my neighbors would talk to me about it. Like, damn, did you hear the kids? Like I had to tell them to shut up. And my kid is never around that shit when that happens. So Anthony started hanging out with those kids. Remember I told you guys to start hanging out with these kids that are like assholes. And he was like, they're my friends, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But then I noticed like he started talking like them. And I told him, I go, why are you talking like these kids? And he's like, I'm not. They're just my friends. And like, I talk to them sometimes like that because they're talking to me like that. But we're just hanging out. I'm like, yeah, like I get it. But don't talk like that in front of me, right? Like if you're going to do it where I can't hear you because the moment I hear you, you're going to get in deep shit trouble, right? I can't fucking stop him from saying fuck in front of his friends when I'm not around, right? I don't know. So like I could tell him not to say it, but there's only so much we can do. So, I was thinking like, damn, like, I really need to like make sure I know who he's hanging out with now. Because it's getting to the point where he can get in trouble. So like yesterday, oh my gosh, I'll talk about it, right? I'll talk about it on here. I wasn't going to talk about it, but I am because if anyone else is going through this, like with their kid, like there's two things I'll talk about, right? So Anthony sneaked out yesterday, right? When he wasn't supposed to, and he was hanging out with his friends, those same kids. And those same kids came to the door and they were like, Anthony just kissed a girl on her back and she's mad. And I'm thinking like my kid would not do that. My kid would fucking never do that. So I tell them, I'm like, leave, right? But then I come inside and I'm like walking to the kitchen and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, fuck this. I need to investigate this because this is serious. Like I can't like just, be like, I don't believe you because you guys always lie. So I went outside and Anthony's outside with those boys and I tell Anthony, come over here. And he does. And I go, what did you do? And he's like, he starts laughing. He's like, huh, I kissed a girl. And I'm like, so, like, what do you mean you kissed a girl? And then he's like, yeah, I kissed her on the back because I thought it was funny. And I'm like, haven't I told you not to touch anybody that doesn't want to be touched at all? Actually, don't even touch anybody at all. Like, there's consent, there's this. I teach him about all this shit, right? And he was like, yeah, but like my friends were telling me to do it. And then the little boy, I was about to say his name. I shouldn't, but like I was about to say his name right now. The little boy was standing like right across from him and he starts laughing and he's like, yeah, it was so funny. He like, we just told him to do it and he did it. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, Anthony, so me and Mr. Q had to tell him, like, dude, you can get in really big trouble if you do shit like that. Like, I'm like, what if her dad comes right now and tells us what you did? Like, you're gonna get in big fucking trouble, and then, we're gonna have to deal with that shit too. Like, and he was like, I'm sorry, mom. And I was just like, dude, like, what is going on with you? Like, why are you doing this stupid shit? So I start talking about this to one of my friends who lives on the other side, like the other street over. And I actually just became good friends with her, right? Because me and her, like, we both think the same. And she's always talking about how her kid gets bullied. And that's how we became friends. And she was telling me that one day, like, I think like a couple weeks ago or something, or not even, maybe like a week ago or some shit, um, my son, well, Anthony went to go play with her son. And she was watching them, and they were in her front yard. And this little girl who's Anthony's age came up to Anthony while he was playing with her son. And she was outside. The mom was outside. And the little girl goes, "Stop stalking me." And Anthony's like, "I'm not stalking you." And she's like, "Yeah, you are." She's like, you stalked me at school, and now you know where I live, and you're here stalking me." And then that girl, the mom, gets up and she's like, "How is he stalking you if he's playing with my son? And like, you're on the other side of the street. Like, the fuck?" And she's like, "Because I see him right here, and this is my street." So at this, Anthony starts like obviously getting upset, and he's like, "I'm not stalking you. I'm playing with my friend." And she continues to like, she would leave, come back, leave, come back. And she's like, "Stop stalking me." So I remember this day like it was yesterday because I was pissed. I was mad at him because he came home and he was like, "Mom, this girl's telling me that I'm stalking her and I'm not." And for some reason I didn't believe him, because some kids came, that those kids came, his friends, and then like two other kids from that street came over, and they were like, "Hey, Anthony's stalking this girl." So I thought it was true. So I grounded him and I told him, "You can't go outside because you can't be fucking doing that shit. You can't be stalking girls. I'm over here thinking my son's fucking being a creep and shit." And he starts crying and he's like, "I'm not doing that though. Like, they're lying." And I was like, "You're grounded." So when she told me this yesterday, I was like so fucking upset. I was like, wow, like. And she's like, "Yeah, that little girl was just like, she stopped stalking me, and he wasn't even near her." And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, wow, these kids are fucking awful. Like, these kids are awful, awful children. Like, and I felt bad, obviously, because, like, I believed the stupid kids that came to my door, right? So now I told him, I'm like, "Look, like, you are grounded for cussing out, like, for saying, calling someone a bitch, right?" I was like, "But you're not gonna go outside for a few days because I feel like shit needs to cool down," right? But he doesn't understand that. He's like, "But they're my friends and I don't have any other friends." And I'm like, "Those are not your friends." Like, but he doesn't understand this. Like, I keep telling him, like, these kids are not your friends. I'm like, if they're coming, if they're hanging out with you, right, and you're having a good time, and then some shit goes down, and they come over here to snitch you out, or to say that you did something when you didn't do it, those are not your friends. I'm like, those are kids that will leave you hanging if something bad ever happened to you, you know. And he doesn't understand. He just does not understand. And like, you guys ever hear about like how children, their frontal lobe is not the. Okay, I think I got it. For some reason it switched back to my regular internet instead of my extended internet. I don't know why I did that shit. Sorry about that. Can you guys see me? Let me know if you guys can see me clear, okay? Okay. Um But yeah, like it fucking sucks, man. It fucking sucks because it's been stressing me out. Um, I mean, I think I've told you guys before how like I experienced bullying as a kid, and like, you know, it fucking sucks. Um, I just don't like the fact that it's happening to him, right? Um, it just brings back a lot of shit. And well, like when I was younger, and I think it's just been really stressing me this fucking week since it's been happening like every goddamn day. And it just makes me sad because I try to make him understand, like, I'm not telling him he's a loser and that he shouldn't have these kids as friends. I'm trying to make him understand that these kids are not his friends because, you know, he deserves better. He deserves to have better people in his life, but he's so little and he doesn't understand that. He thinks I'm saying like he can't have friends or something. But yeah, this has been like this has been heavy on me like since it fucking happened. Like since all this shit started happening. And and it sucks for me to be telling him like you can't go outside, you know? It just sucks. And I think I've been holding it in a little bit for a while. Like for the past couple days I've just been holding it in because I have like this big like fear. I have this big fear of like I've read about little kids, you know, like suicide. Like I've heard little kids that are like fucking 6 years old do this shit. They don't even know what they're doing, right? Because of bullying. So it really scares the shit out of me, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to do. And then he's and the thing is that the reason that I got mad at this lady that yelled at my kid is because she doesn't fucking know my kid. Like he has ADHD and he's not on his medication right now. He's barely gonna get back on it in November. So, you know, he probably didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Like, I know he got mad and he said what he said, but he probably didn't know why this bitch came up to him and was just talking shit to him like in his face, right? So that's why I was about to fight a bitch. Like that's why I was mad and that's why I was trying to look for who it was, right? Because I was gonna be like, you don't know my kid to be yelling at him. Like you don't yell at no one's kid, period, right? And then I think that's another reason why I was upset too, because I'm like, damn, dude, like I haven't acted this way. Okay, like remember when I told you guys that like back then Ruby would always fight everybody and shit? Well, that came out of me. I wasn't even thinking about the consequences of my actions at that time, right? So, like, it just, oh man, I don't know. Is this like something that happens to everybody? Like everyone that has a fucking 10-year-old or something? Like, fuck. um, let's see. Mel says, I can see you single. Oh, Anthony says, so sorry to hear about this, Ruby. I was that same kid that didn't have a lot of friends and just got sucked into a group that didn't have my best intention in mind, but I was too young to know. I'm so sorry that that's happening, says Bliss. Anthony says, I had a rough patch getting in trouble around middle school, and I feel bad for my parents having to deal with that. I resented them at the time for taking away my only friends. Oh. All I can say is that things got better when I got older and was able to find a group of friends that match me when personalities develop. Yep. Are there any interests or hobbies he has that you can engage in or find some community groups he can participate in? I started finding my stride when my mom began taking me to extended learning. So Mr. Q was asking him if he wanted to play basketball because his friend is or one of yeah his friend, the soldier friend, is gonna be like a coach or something for basketball. So we're gonna try to get him into like extracurricular activities. That way he can have like you know, have his mind somewhere else instead of always worrying about like his friends and who's his friends and who's not or whatever, you know. But like I said, like I'm not, as parents, we always want to, like, I think you guys can relate if you have kids. Like, you always want to believe that your kid's not doing something bad, right? But that's not the reality of it. Our kids are gonna do stupid shit, right? But it's I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm not fucking being a good parent. Like, I try to be a good parent. I feel like sometimes I fucking fail. But I feel like every parent at one point feels that way. I just hope that when he gets back on his medication that he's a little bit more mellow and things get a little better for him. Sorry, I didn't mean to make this live like super fucking depressing, but I feel like I feel like when I come on here I can talk to you guys about everything, and I feel like it kind of lifts whatever is heavy on my shoulders off my shoulders a little bit, you know? God damn, shit. I hate when it smokes. If you don't use UV resin for a while and it just sits in the bottle, when you use it, it'll smoke when you cure it or when you take out the air bubbles, and it fucking smells so gross. Like, thank you, Anthony, and thank you for sharing your experience, because it's nice to know that people are not alone with their experiences. Like, it sucks because sometimes when you go through things, you're like, I'm the only one who's going through this shit. But in reality, it's like people have gone through it too. And like when you hear other people's stories, it kind of helps you see the light at the end, right? Hey, Shay. Like, do you guys remember? Oh my God. You guys remember when I first got here and I was like, the first thing I saw was like kids everywhere. And I was like, children of the corn. Oh my God. Where are the parents? Like, had I known then that it was going to be like this issue with my kid, with those kids, like, fuck. So crazy. My mom enrolled me in a science and tech class through, I think, the city recreation department. I met a bunch of nerds and I was like, fuck those losers. Oh my God, I love that. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad that you're able to, you know, like climb up that ladder and not fucking be in that same spot you were in, because man, do y'all remember growing up how hard it was? Like, it's funny because you think like kids can't have it that hard, right? They have a roof over their head. Like, I mean, if you're like, if you have a home, okay, most likely if you have a home, you have parents at work and stuff like that, right? So like, to me, when I look at a kid, I'm like, this kid has it so goddamn easy. And, but in reality, it's like, we don't really think about asking our kids, like, hey, how are you feeling? Hey, how was your day? Or, because we already know the answer is going to be like, yeah, it was fine, whatever, right? Because ask the kids, how was your day at school? They're like, yeah, it was cool, I guess, or whatever. But there, there's been times where I sit my kids down individually and I'm like, how are you feeling? Are you okay? And then they'll tell me sometimes that they're not. And I would have never known that had I not like talked to them. Like, just because they're little doesn't mean that they're not going through shit. And I feel like that's something that all of us parents should like keep in mind. Like, just because they're little and they don't have any bills to pay, they have a roof over their head, they don't have to pay, right? They have, I don't know, fucking tablet, Xbox, whatever. They get whatever the fuck they want, right? Like, just because of that, it doesn't mean that they're not going through shit internally. So it's always good to, I've learned, it's always good to ask your children, like, hey, how are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Are you sad about anything? Because you never know. Maybe doing that will help them, um, when, they didn't think that, like, anybody would help them. Stacy Ritzy DP. Hey, Rubes. Hello. I don't know what's up with my internet today. Y'all, my hair looks crazy as shit today. That's all I'm gonna say though. All right, well, look. You guys can't probably see that, but it turned out pretty. And then I'm gonna use these for that. I gotta make the hole first. Oh, thank you, Shay. I try to be. I mean, sometimes I do yell at the kids and I'm like, you know, you get so angry and you're just like, shut up, leave me alone. I was just listening to your live from the other day. My kid does the same thing with money, so I totally get it. Yeah, and oh God. So after that update, after he got in trouble for stealing my money, you know, the one thing I told him, well, there was two things. It was like, hey, don't do that shit again, okay? And then the second thing was, you are not allowed to go to the store without telling us. Well, since that day, I had grounded him. I was like, you cannot go outside, but Mr. Q decided on the day of his promotion to let him go outside. That's the day that shit happened. But he went to the store, and then he went to the store, I think, the day before yesterday too. And I found out, and I was like, dude, you need to stop doing that. Like, you can't just go to the damn store. Like, literally, there's traffic lights. Like, there's an intersection, like, or what is it? Yeah, there's an intersection. Like, I was like, you can't just go. Like, what if something happens to you, right? You're 10 years old. Like, why the hell are you doing that? So I'm trying to get him to stop doing that, like going to the store behind her back. And he's actually using his own money, which is great, because I'm like, whatever, use your money as long as he's not using mine. Yeah, they're hella shiny, right? I wanted to do a funky color. And then I also have like this these what, not asymmetrical. Is it asymmetrical when they're two different like types of colors or whatever? I have these two. These are going to be a pair of earrings. So this one is going to look like that. And then this one is going to look not asymmetrical. It's not asymmetrical. I forgot what it's called. But it's going to look like this. Oh, is that correct? I'm like, what is it called? And then I have the vampire. And you know what's funny? I was like, but you know, it's like Halloween is like around the corner. But then I was like, you don't have to wear these for Halloween. You can wear these like if you're like goth or something, right? Like, who cares? And then I also have, oh shoot, where'd it go? Okay, so I got new settings. I guess you could call them settings for my handmade jewelry. Look at how pretty that is. So what I'm thinking about doing with this one is I'm thinking about putting like something clay in the middle, like, and then clay up here to make them like a dangle earring, like a long earring. So clay, and then hook. Isn't that cute? And then I got these owls right here. These are super cute. Actually, you know what? I can actually show you close up now. Boop, boop, boop. Stop moving, owl. See? So cute. Oh, let me show you these up close. I'm like, can y'all see? Y'all see my ugly ass face? And then I have these flowers. These are so freaking cute. Look at that. And then I have these right here. And these are from Hobby Lobby. I always get Metal Gallery and Fairy Tale and Poetic Spirit charms. So yeah, those are gonna be a part of my new I guess polymer clay line or something. I'm just gonna make polymer clay pieces to add to that, and then I'm gonna make them into earrings. Guys, I'm so depressed today. I'm like, usually I'm so bubbly and like, oh, hey guys, what's up? And I'm so sorry. Today's just like one of those fucking stupid ass days. And I was even like, should I get on today? But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get on. Like, why not? I don't want, what else am I gonna do? Play Sims and get pregnant 20 times by like 20 different dudes. So literally that's all I do. I made a sim couple that looks just like me and Mr. Q. And it's so funny because I made the couple, right? I made them fall in love. And because my dumbass didn't make a female for Mr. Q, like I forgot. So I had to make a girl fall in love with me, and then I changed her appearance to look like me. And then so we got married, and then we got a house, and then we got married. And then I got pregnant. And then I had a girl, which is stupid because I don't have a girl. I was like, this has to be real. And it was like this, I live in this big old house, okay? It's like super nice. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this so dramatic. And then I invited Santa Claus because it was Christmas time. And then I woohooed with him, and I got pregnant by him without Mr. Q knowing. So now I'm pregnant with Santa Claus's kid. So I'm going to have a Kringle, or whatever the fuck you call him, child. And Mr. Q thinks it's his. So, what? Crazy, right? We are your therapy session, right? So yeah, that's me playing The Sims. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like what's gonna happen with all that. Skink. Right? I am a skink. So yeah, Mr. Q, I'm not telling Mr. Q, I'm like, Mr. Q, I'm like, hey babe, I'm like, I made a sim of me and you, and he looked at it, he was like, cool. But I didn't tell him I got pregnant by another man in the game, because, you know, he's like, that's not weird. I'm like, leave me alone. This is Fantasyland, and we have a girl in the game. I don't know what this baby's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be a girl or a boy. I'm over here talking to you like it's real and shit. I'm pregnant by Santa Claus, and I don't know if it's gonna be a girl or a boy. It's so stupid. I am drilling, not drilling. Well, kind of, I guess you would say that. The hole in the clay. I usually don't do the hole before I do the red. No, I don't do the hole after I do the resin. I do it before. But I want this to be like super clean. Like a super clean hole. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. See? You guys are like, what the fuck? Oh, and then Evie yesterday, the whole neighborhood knows Evie now, by the way. It's funny because the kids will try to get her, and like the adults, they'll be like, no, she's an outside cat. She's an indoor and outdoor cat. Like, she's fine. She belongs to that house. And I've gotten like so many calls from people because I have my number and her little tag. And they call and they're like, we think your cat got out. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. I'm like, she's an indoor and outdoor cat. And then they're like, oh, okay. So I'm thinking like, why did I get you know, a thing with my number on it? Like, I have so many people calling me all the time, and I'm just like, God damn it. I'm like, well, they're doing the right thing, which is nice. I'm thankful, right? Because what if one day she gets off post and stuff? But I have the tag on her. So last night, it was like 12 in the morning, and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, Evie's still outside. And usually, I open the door and she just runs in. And she didn't do that. So I look on the app, and I'm like, where the fuck is she? and it tells me that she's like 4 houses down that way. And I'm like, oh crap. So it's like 12 in the morning and Mr. Q's already asleep. Everyone's asleep. And I get out the house and I go walk, and I'm walking in the middle of the road. And so when you have an air tag, if you click on like the little volume thing, it starts beeping so that you can hear where whatever you're looking for is at. And I heard it, and as I'm hearing it, it goes from like my left ear to the right, but I don't see her cross. I'm like, did this bitch teleport or something? Like, what the fuck? Did she fly? Like, and it's going like bing, 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 bing. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm tripping, and I'm just like, what is going on right now? Like, where the fuck are you? And you have to be really close to the item for you to click on the arrow, because there's a, like, when you click on the arrow, it starts telling you like how many feet away you are, and it wasn't working. So I was like, Jeepers Creepers, like, what the fuck? And then she scared the fuck out of me. She comes out of nowhere and she gets in between my legs and she's like, man. And I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, god damn it, Evie. I'm like, what? Fucking ninja and shit. I was like, fucking A. I'm like, you scared the shit out of me. I'm like, I'm over here looking for you. And I'm like, where is she? And so I grab her and she's really mad. I don't know why she's mad. Fucking sassy ass. And she's pissed off. And I'm just like, you need to go inside. So I grab her and then I come back and then, you know, I put her inside. It was cold as shit outside for one. And then not even like 3 seconds later, she runs to the door because she wants to go outside again. And I'm like, bruh, I'm like, you're dumb. I'm like, we're not doing this. So I go upstairs and this cat, it's like, she loves being outside. And you know, you guys want to know something funny? So at nighttime, remember I told you guys that there's spiders on the ground? Okay, so Mr. Q told me to take out the trash the other day. And I didn't want to because it was nighttime, but I was like, fuck it, whatever, you know. Usually there's like the black, they're not grass, are they grasshoppers? They're like crickets. No, they're like black crickets. And they jump at you. They don't give a shit. They're like the gnats. You know how gnats get up in your face and you're just like, and they don't care? Well, that's those crickets. So I'm not really scared of those. I just kind of yeet them. I'm like, shut up or I step on them, right? So I get the bag and Evie runs out. And I don't care because she'll run back in. And I'm walking to the garbage can. I open it and I throw the shit inside. And then she's like running around in the grass and she's pouncing. So I'm thinking like, I'm going to be out here for a little bit with her. And my dumbass was like on the grass. And I see her pouncing towards me. And I'm just like, oh, she's going to come now. And I'm like, all right. And usually I pick her up. Yeah, no, she was pouncing because there was a big ass wolf spider coming my way as she was pouncing. So I look at it and I'm like, ah! And I start running and I'm like, die. And I'm like, you can die, Evie. And like, dude, it's so fun. It was so funny. I hope there was no one outside because that shit was hilarious. So I'm like running, right? And I go into the street and she's like, she catches it. And I don't like, when a cat catches things, like, I don't know, like she doesn't eat it or nothing, but like, I think she lets it go or something. So she catches it and she starts walking towards me and I'm thinking to myself like, oh my gosh, she has it in her fucking mouth. Like she's going to kill me right now. Like, fuck this. So I start running and she's chasing me and I'm like, what the hell? So I run in the house and I close the door on her and then she starts meowing. But I'm terrified because I'm like, what if she has like the spider in her like hand or something, right? Her paw, she's just like waiting. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. So then I open it and like, she just stands out there and I peek and then she comes inside and I'm just like, you're an asshole. I'm like, I hate you. I was like, I hate you so much. And then I don't hate her, I love her. But that me and her have like this funny, like, I've never had to deal with a cat who likes to go outside. So like whenever she does, like it's just me, it's funny. It's like a movie. Like every single time I try to go get her, it's like a fucking movie. And watch, next time I try looking for her at night, I'm gonna record it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Ew, Jan, don't do that. Can someone comment something so that spiders can go away? Ew. Kenzu has a tag that says indoor cat only. Aw, that's so cute. That's smart. I need to get one that says I'm indoor and outdoor cat or something. Ruby in the middle of the street. Is she flying? Is she? I'm such a dumbass. Like, I was literally looking up and shit. It was so funny. Record the eyes in the grass. You guys, I don't, dude, no, fuck that. Like, I cannot believe I would walk at night, like, to go look for the boys, like, a couple months ago. Like, I would just walk on the grass. But, dude, okay, remind me. I will record it for you guys, but I'm not going to get anywhere near the grass. And you know what? I'm going to do a video where you guys can see how much grass is around us, because it is like an open field. Like, the space between each house is fucking ridiculous. Like, it's very big. It's a very big space. So, yeah, there's always the spiders, and it's like, ugh, so disgusting. And the thing is that they don't go on the concrete or like the sidewalk or the porch. They're just in the grass. So weird. Like, what, Ruby? She's gonna throw it at you. I know. I was like, when she started chasing me, like, so I saw the spider. She was pouncing over, like, she was following and pouncing because it obviously would, like, you know, and then she like caught it. And I know she caught it because as I was running, she was just like this, like, you know, when you know that they have something. And then she starts like fucking darting towards me, and I'm like, excuse me. And I'm like, ah. And that's why I came inside and I fucking closed the door on her, because I'm like, not today, Satan. Like, I know you probably like spiders, bitch, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? My cat is indoor and never goes outdoor. If he does, he just walks around to the front. I know, they're so ugly. Oh my god, did I tell you that I picked up a spider with my fucking hands? Did I tell you guys? Let me know if I told you guys about this. Happened like a couple days ago, I think. I was cleaning my area, like my craft room area, because usually when I do like my lives the next day, it's like super fucking messy. Because I just, whenever like I put names and stuff, I throw shit on the ground. I don't care. Well, I was cleaning my area, and there was like let me see. For example, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I sometimes use these to pack. Well, no, yeah, I do. I use these to pack up my jewelry. So like this little thing right here, when you take it off, let me show you. Stupid thing, come off. All right, so when you take this off, like, I don't throw it in the garbage. My dumbass just tosses it on the floor. And, you know, I have a whole bunch of them. So, I usually pick them up after, but I didn't, and I just kind of accumulated, right? Don't judge me. And I started picking them up, started picking everything up. And then I see something in the corner of my eye, and I'm thinking as I'm picking the stuff up that something fell out of my hand. So I go and grab it, and when I grabbed it, it was a fucking wolf spider. And I had grabbed it with my fingers. And oh my God, it was so, I literally, it was so bad, you guys, that I had a fucking panic attack. I ran upstairs and I told Mr. Q to calm me down, because it was just so stupid. Like, I grabbed it, and then as soon as I realized what it was, because it moved in my hand, I let it go. And then I don't know if I killed it after I was done with my panic attack, but it died. It fucking ceased to exist after that. And I was just like, why was there a spider in my room? I was like, eh. So even now, like, I look around, because this is not the first time I've grabbed a spider with my hands. Like, it's happened several times. I'm such an idiot. I don't know why. I feel like sometimes I just think it's trash and you just grab it, you know? Like, your brain, or my brain at least, doesn't work. And it's like, oh, grab. And you're like, oh, shit, it's a spider. I'm gonna die now. Oh, God. No, ew. I can't see the symbols because I've been crying, laughing. Love you, Ruby, and I'm so glad to be part of this community. Aw, Anthony. You're so sweet. I love having you here. Are you in the basement? Nah, bitch, I'm not in the basement. Look, listen. Look. You see that? Well, Evie did that shit the other day. But don't look at my desk. It's messy right now. But that's outside my porch. And then up here, and then over there, that's my shipping stuff. And then, yeah. No, this is the entrance of my house. So we had the way that this house is the entrance of my house is a living room, and then the stairs, and then the second living room, and then the kitchen, in the backyard, and then upstairs, whatever. But yeah, this is the entrance of my house. So like the first thing people see is all this. Um, so I think the reason that those spiders came in was because there's still a fucking crack. There's a crack in my window that I haven't closed. So I think they're getting in through there. And yeah, fuck my life, because I just realized that it's still open. But anyway, it's okay. I'll live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in the basement. Hell nah. We don't have basements here. It's weird. It's Oklahoma. You would think that we'd have basements, but our safe room for tornadoes is the bathroom, which is so weird. I know. Well, no, I mean the crack. I meant like the windows open just a little bit. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant by the crack. Well, the crack. Okay. You guys want to see a sneak peek of tomorrow's paparazzi live? Let me know. Because I have this whole box right here, like full to the top. You see all that? Wait, hold on. Don't beat me up, box. You see that? I have all that. I have, oh my gosh. I have this box right here. And then I have, this box. And these are full of one and dones and the new jewelry that just came out. And then I have this up here. Jan's like, yes. And then Bev's like, yes. Okay, I'll show you some sneak peeks. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of one and dones today. Well, Jan, I was talking to you when I got it. When I got them. Okay, so this one right here, that actually, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna just get my bust. Let me just get my bust. Okay. Sorry, guys. If you guys saw my nip, my bad. I'm wearing like one of those bras that I'm wearing like one of those bras that are very thin, so like my boobies are not, they're too big for the bra. Okay. Okay, so this is a set that I created. So it has like the green and white pearls, and then these are like big white pearls that match that white, and then the bracelet is an exact match to this. But it also has like these fudge stickles. It has like these opalescent beads in there too. I thought that was super cute. So let me just take this off so I can show you some necklaces. Because I feel like Busty always shows like the best necklaces and stuff. Like, it's better than me going like, look guys, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. So, and then I got new jewelry in today too. I kept some pieces for myself from the one and dones. Jan, well, you saw I kept like 2 or 3 of them. I was like, these are mine. Okay, so I have this right here. This one is silver with black and some bling. That's what that looks like. I think this one's cute. Ooh, you guys want to see another Tree of Shame item, you guys? Oh my fucking god, hold on. Where is it? It's right here. Okay. This is so fucking ugly that I kept it on the floor. Okay, so... Oh wait, no, it's not that one. Oh my god, I grabbed the wrong one. Hold on, guys. Where is it? Where is it? It's right here. No, that one's cute. This one's ugly. Okay, let me take this off. So I got a hostess reward today. And it's ugly. Bev is like, no claiming. Okay, y'all. Okay, let me know, Bev, Jan. Okay, okay, so if you guys don't know what the Tree of Shame is, let me show you what the Tree of Shame is. Because, okay, look, like, every company, right? Sometimes they come out with ugly shit. Well, sometimes Paparazzi comes out with some ugly ass jewelry. And let me show you. Okay. So, this is the Tree of Shame. These are items that I didn't pick out. These were host rewards. So, sometimes depending on how many items a consultant buys, we get host rewards. And sometimes they're ugly as shit. So here we have Centipede. These are centipede earrings. This is what I call the centipede. And then look at this, like really? So that is on the tree of shame. And then this one, Jan called this the the horse collar. It's very hairy. Okay. So this is pretty ugly. And then we have we have a surfboard. Like, I don't know who would wear this. Maybe someone from Florida. I don't know. No offense to my Florida friends. But like, look at this shit. Like, what? It's a necklace. And then we got the balls. These are the balls. Okay, they're like weird looking balls. And then we have this puke looking thing. I don't know what, like, why would anyone make this? I don't know. Pretty ugly. And then we have the weird rosary looking what the there's nothing on that pendant. So like, okay, this is cool. But guys, okay, I need you guys to vote. You guys need to vote if you want this on the tree of shame or not, okay? I'm about to show you because I thought it was, I mean, you might like it, but I thought it was ugly. Okay. Look at that. Do you guys think this is a tree of shame item? Let me show you a close-up of this. Okay, hold on. All right, you see how it has that gray stuff on top? Like that gray circle, like that gray dish right there? Look at that. It's like silver dish. These kind of remind me of spider eyes. I don't know. Do you guys think this is a tree of shame or you think this is sellable? And atheist prayer Nick. Anthony, that's fucking right? I know. Bev's like, it looks like a whole bunch of 8 balls. Right? There's just something so fucking off about this. Like, I was like, I don't know. I think it's cute with the right outfit. You think so? Okay, so what do you guys think? And it comes with some ball earrings too. Okay, so is this tree of shame or is this give it a second chance? Let me know. And then if it's give it a second chance, then I'll show it tomorrow. Okay? But I just was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, okay, cool. Give it to Anthony. Give it to Anthony, would you rock this? Or are you talking about my Anthony or are you talking about Anthony like on here? Like, would you rock this, Anthony? If you would, I'll send it to you. Shit, I don't care. Okay. Someone might claim it. Okay, I'll give it a second chance, okay? Okay, and then there's this one. This one I really like. I think this is cute. Look at this one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's like purple and they're stacked, but they're not stacked where it's like, you see how it's not bulky? It's because there's like a chain in the middle where they're all like, you see? Isn't that cool? Isn't this pretty? I thought this was so pretty. Super like shimmery. Put me in a red Betty Boop pencil skirt and pull up my hair, baby. I'll rock that shit. Hell yeah, Anthony. Woo! If you want, I can send it to you. Like, I'm not even playing. I'll fucking send that shit to you. ASAP. Isn't that pretty? So, oh my goodness. I'm very, like, I'm super upset about Facebook, you guys. Like, I can't, like, okay, I get it if it was, like, if I was actually threatening somebody, like, I'm gonna, you know, F you up and blah, blah, and kill you and slit your throat open, blah, you know? But I didn't even say anything, dude. Like, I was just kidding. Like, really? I'm gonna go beat up Mark Zuckerface? Like, come on now. So dumb. So, yeah, that made me blocked. And then me commenting numbers got me blocked in the second account I made. Like, come on. So dumb. So, now I decided not to even, well, these are not my one and done. I decided not to claim or go to my friends' lives anymore because I'm like, shit. Like, I can't even, like, shop with them because then fucking Facebook be like, what you say? You know? And then they're like, block. Block. Like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Oh, these are the new ones. That's. I was like, wait a second. I'm like, where are my one and done at? Okay, here are my one and dones. Oh yeah, this was a one and done, and I kept it. Whoops, I think I dropped shit. Whoops, my bad. Okay, let's see. This one's really pretty. This one's like a longer one too. See, I like going on Fridays because I get to show you guys what some of the items I'm gonna show on Saturday. Okay, so this is a longer necklace, but of course I'm holding it so that you guys can see what it looks like when it's like this. But look at that. Isn't that cool? It's like the hematite with the silver. And then it's a long necklace. Ooh, pretty. Look at that prettiness. Don't look at my nails. They're ugly. I might do my nails tomorrow. Like, I might get them, well, not get them done. I guess I do myself, but I might do my nails tomorrow because I'm tired of having them look all ugly and shit, you know. Okay, so all these that I'm showing you guys are one and done. I don't have access to these unless they send them to me as a host rewards, but I doubt that I'll get these again because these are what they call vintage items. So that one I think is it hematite as well? No, it's just like this really pretty green. It's a longer necklace too. I don't know if you guys can see that. Actually, I'm so dumb. I can literally just show you with the magnifier. Okay, so if you guys did not know, oh my goodness, I hate this angle. If you guys did not know, I sell this jewelry for $5 each. Stop moving. There you go. Okay. I'm like, how come you guys can't see it? But it's the way that my camera is. It's sideways. Why can't you guys see it? Oof. So, I say that if you want to shop for somebody, you should definitely shop Paparazzi with me because, hello, $5. Look at that. It's cute. There's like diamonds around it, and then it's that like that black gemstone in the middle. And it's a longer necklace. So yeah, that's what I was doing like yesterday and today. I was just putting these in the bags because I don't like doing it the day of because it takes fucking forever. It takes a couple hours, to be honest with you. Oh, look, this one's cute. This is a wrap bracelet. Isn't that pretty? Look at that bling. So, and it's a 3-strand wrap bracelet. So if you want it like that, straight, you can have it straight. And if you want it like this, you can also do it like braided if you want it braided. So isn't that cute? And I think, yeah, this is a hematite. So the way it goes, it'll sit like that. Do they do watches or anything? No, I wish they did though. They do have men jewelry though. They do have, it's called Urban. They have an Urban line. And my brother, he buys a lot of the Urban stuff because there's like chains and stuff like that. They have bracelets as well. Look at this one. This is a bracelet. Or like a wrap bracelet, but like in bling. And this is real leather. That's real leather. Okay. For $5, like hell yeah. So tomorrow, I'm going to be going live on Instagram at 7 p.m. Central Time. which I usually don't do that. I usually go live on Facebook, but since they were like, we don't like your kind, because I'm Mexican, I always say that. Yeah, so because of that, like, I'm not able to do it on Facebook, which totally sucks, because Facebook sucks ass. So I think this one, I don't know, this one's not a one and done. This one I just got. This one's a brand new one that just came out, and this is a longer necklace. So yeah, and everything's $5 unless you buy a Z, which is $25. But those are like the dramatic, like super huge blingy like line that they have. You gonna take a look? Yeah, usually I always like say like, hey, just come by, hang out. You don't have to buy anything. Like, just having people there, like, literally we talk about everything. We don't just talk about, like, right now, like what I'm doing. Most of it is, I'm not gonna lie, like 80% is gonna be obviously me telling you like the jewelry, like, oh, this is gold, this is hematite, this is cute, you can wear it with this. But it's mostly like just talking about, you know, normal shit. And I do like giveaways all the time. Look at these. Bling bling. How cute are these? I'm showing you way more than I should, by the way, you guys. But it's okay because I love y'all. So that is like a black gemstone. I think these are black gems. Yep, these are black gemstones. Aren't these cute? All right, honest opinion, okay? What do you guys think about this necklace right here? Let me just fix it. What do you guys think about this one? I think it's cute. It's in rose. No, this is not rose gold. This is copper. This one is in copper. Isn't it pretty? Well, you have preview claims. Do you want me to show you your stuff? I have a whole box that came in today that's your stuff. Is that what you're talking about? Because, so, okay, that's all I'm going to show you for this, okay? Because I don't want this whole, like, rest of my life to be like, oh, you know, let me show you the paparazzi shit. And like, but, Jen, if you want me to show you your stuff, I'll show you your stuff that came in today. And I think, dude, the stuff that you got is so freaking pretty. Like, sometimes my mind is blown by like the things that I don't think are gonna look that nice in person. Like, there's like 2 things or 3 things that you got that I wouldn't get for myself, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe this is cute, because everybody has different style, you know. Yes, that is gorgeous. Nice. If I had more confidence, I'd wear them. Might have to stick to urban, though. Oh, my goodness. You can wear whatever you want. Like, let me tell you. Okay? It don't matter if it's a fucking pink-ass necklace or pearls. You wear whatever you want. I've seen... Okay, so there's this one guy who's... no, I think there's 2 guys, but there's this one guy who sells Paparazzi Jewelry, and he wears stuff like this. And oh my god, like, he looks so good in it. And I don't know, I just love it. Like, he looks fabulous. And I'm like, dude. And he's a consultant. And he, like, yeah, he rocks that shit. And everyone who's in his live is usually females and like some males, and they don't care, they just buy whatever. But I always say, like, whenever I show, like, pieces that are, like, super, like, fancy, and I'm like, you can wear this shit at Walmart. Like, who gives a fuck, you know? Okay, you got it, Jan. Jan wore her jewelry on her tractor. And she sent me a picture. She was like, I don't care. I'm going to wear this shit on my tractor. But... yeah, there's like, what's his name? Oh my god, what is his name? I don't really watch him because I have like my sponsor that I watch a lot. I have like the people that I like, you know, that I'm close to that I watch. But sometimes I do hop onto his live and he's always wearing something. No, you know what that is too, guys? One of them wears like the chunkier ones, and this guy wears like the blingy necklaces and bracelets and shit. Let's see. But yeah, this is all like, let me fix this. This is like, I love doing this. This is so much fun for me. Like, and then it is like Christmas. Like when every time I get a box, like even though I know what I'm gonna get, sometimes I forget what I order. Like I order so much that I forget what I got, and then I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, like this is so pretty. But yeah, Jan, I totally get like the element of surprise, you know? Oh, we were trying to fix these pearls. It's like Christmas every week. I need to get more of this bust, because I've noticed that it's so much better than the other ones I have, because I can put earrings right here. If I wanted to take these off, I can put them right here, the necklace, and then the bracelets. Super cool. All right, back to my handmade jewelry. Like, ugh, I have to put these together. Okay, here's the order here. I'm still working on these. These only have one coat of the fuck, what is this called? One coat of the sealant. There you go. Fancy. Like this fancy. So this has one coat. So I have to put like maybe 5 or 6 coats on top. It only has one. Aren't these cute? They came out great. I think these came out so good for Christmas. I think these 4 are my favorite ones actually that I made. But they, like I said, these are actually really hard to make. So I have the candy cane glitter. And then I have the like, you know how some candy canes have like that thin and then thick? This one's more of a silver and red and white candy cane. This one is just red and green. Yeah, it has like red, green, and some silver in it. And then, no, actually, you know what? I think this one's my favorite one. It's so Christmas. So, yeah, these should be up like the end of this month. And I only have a few. I didn't make a lot because I don't know, like, what if I make a shit ton and like no one buys them? That would suck. So, and then every time I do like custom, like you can, you know, have me make a custom pen, people be like, oh yeah, we want to do that. We'll get, I could just click on like custom and I'll tell you what colors. They don't do it. And I'm like, the fuck? So that's why I don't do customs anymore. Like, the last custom I did was rainbow pens. So that was like the last thing I did. Bev, can you message me with a link to the putty shop from Canada? I tried looking for a link on your videos and searching nada. Sorry, Ruby, I had to ask. No, you're fine. Oh, yes, will do. Yeah, is that the putty that you were showing in your live on Tuesday? I love my Halloween pins from Nomadic Q. Aw, you're so sweet. Anthony's so sweet. Oh, stop it. Stop it. I'm just kidding. Don't stop it. Just keep being nice. Okay, where is... Dude, I just had it. Where the fudge? Where did it go? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have these. Oh, is that what fell? Oh, my soda fell. Hold on, guys. Let me go get my soda. Okay, so I'm supposed to be telling spooky stories. So if you guys want me to do spooky stories, let me know. They're not that spooky. They're kind of like, meh, you know, they're not, you know, usually when I tell scary stories, like, they're actually scary and like, oh my gosh. And then there's like blood involved and people cutting each other's faces off and stuff. But this is more of like a, like, meh, semi-scary stories. Okay, what am I gonna use? This one is... Ugh, it doesn't even say. Are you kidding me? Okay, these are nickel free. What the hell? Alright, I guess I just, whatever. Momentarily, oops, leaky faucet. Water everywhere. Yes, says Bev. Okay. That's how I imagine Bev says yes. 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 Okay. Oh shit, I lost the spooky story link. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, before I even probably do this, did you guys hear about those Oklahoma guys that got fucking murdered? Jesus Christ, it was terrible. The only reason I know about it is like a couple, was it a days ago or a week ago? I don't remember. There was a picture of like these four guys that went missing, and like they look like really like bigger dudes, right? Like muscular and shit. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the, like, how does these big guys go missing? Like, did they go missing like on a work day? Like they you know, they probably fell off a mountain or something, right? Because sometimes that shit happens. And then come to find out that no, they got murdered and they got chopped up into pieces and thrown in the lake by some dude because they were gonna steal his shit. And I'm like, what? Did you guys hear about that? Look, let me read it to you guys. No, they were friends. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So it says a mysterious disappearance of four friends in Oklahoma took a grim turn on Monday after the police confirmed that the remains had been found in a river after they had been fatally shot and then dismembered. Joe Prentice, the police chief in Okmulgee, a city of about 11,000 people, about 40 miles south of Tulsa, said at a news conference on Monday that the remains had been identified as those of Mark, Billy, Mike, and Alex. All of Okmulgee. The chief said the Chastains were brothers. Wait, they were all brothers? Or just two guys? Okay, whatever. Let's see. Chief Prentice said the investigators believe the men had planned to commit some type of criminal act after they left Billy Chastain's home on Okmulgee's west side around 8 p.m. on October 9th. All four were reportedly riding bicycles, the police said. Their plan to engage in criminal activity was based on information from a witness who had been invited to join the men to hit a lick big enough for all of them, the chief said, quoting the witness. That is common terminology for engaging in some type of criminal behavior, but we do not know what they were planning or where they planned to do it. The men had been reported missing last week after they left Billy Chastain's home. Mark Chastain's wife, Jessica, told 2 News Oklahoma last week that her husband had parked his car at a house owned by the Chastain family on Sunday. The 4 men often spent time there, she said. They don't go far, never. Miss Chastain told the news station. On Friday, a passerby noticed something suspicious in the Deep Fork River, leading investigators to find what appeared to be human remains protruding from the water. But it wasn't until Monday that the police confirmed the identities of the remains. Chief Prentice said it took some time to make the identification because all 4 had gunshot wounds and had apparently been dumped in the river after they were dismembered. On Tuesday, Chief Prentice said that the police had arrested the owners of a local salvage yard, Joe Kennedy, who he had described the day before as a person of interest in the investigation. Mr. Kennedy was arrested in a stolen vehicle in Daytona Beach Shores, Florida, in connection with a 2012 shooting for which he was on probation. No charges have been filed related to the murders of Akmulji. The murder investigation is ongoing and investigators continue to follow leads every day. Wait, so they don't even know who the fuck did this? When Mr. Kennedy spoke to investigators on Friday, he denied knowing the man. Chief Prentice said, adding that he had no reason to believe the man had any relationship with Mr. Kennedy. On Saturday, Mr. Kennedy was reported missing. On Monday evening, the chief said that Mr. Kennedy's car had been found abandoned behind a business of Morris, Oklahoma, about 6 miles east of Okmulgee. There was no immediate response on Monday and Tuesday to text messages sent to a number listed for a salvage yard under Mr. Kennedy's name. Investigators have not recovered the gun used in the killings. Chief Prentice said they also have not found the bicycles that the men had reportedly been riding. So why would this man run away if it wasn't him? You know, like fucking idiot. Way to make yourself look suspicious as fuck. Were they hot? Jan's like, no. Y'all have to hit. Have y'all heard of the podcast Dark Poutine Mystery Cold Cases and Mythology? All from Canada. No way. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'd listen to that, Anthony. Better check it out. It's really interesting. They focus on Indigenous women from time to time and stories about heartbreaking. Ooh. You know, a lot of, it's sad because a lot of like criminal justice, like anything, right? Podcasts, TV shows, and all that shit. They never focus on the criminal acts that are made upon Indigenous people, especially Indigenous women. There was one that I was telling you guys about the woman who wanted to live off her reservation. You guys remember that? And how she was pregnant and she went to like a apartment, and the fucking lady who lived across from her in the apartment killed her to keep her baby. Remember that shit? Like, it's fucked up, man. Like a lot, like there's so many stories, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. Okay, what is it called? Let me copy and paste that so I can remember. I don't have a pen to write it down, so I'm gonna put it in my notes. Okay. There you go. But it's so weird. Is this like a case where just fucking someone decided to murder random people and they saw these four men riding their bikes and decided to kill them? Or is it a case where that Kennedy dude found out that these guys were going to steal from him, so he was like, fuck this, and then he murdered them, and that's why he fled? Or did he flee because he was on probation and he broke his probation and he didn't want to get caught and go to jail for it? Like, what the fuck? It's so weird. Alaska Daily, disappearance of Indigenous girls. Sorry. I hate when they don't have any more information. Do they find his wallet or anything, Ruby? Not from what I'm reading. So Mr. Kennedy's salvage yard is next to a property where investigators discovered evidence of a violent event, the chief said on Monday without elaborating. He said that a signal from Mark Chastain's cell phone had pinged at and around the salvage yard. So you see, if Mr. Kennedy saw these men trying to steal from him, and he might have killed them for that, right? Because why would their cell phone ping around the salvage yard that belonged to that Mr. Kennedy guy? And then he runs away. Like, let me show you what these guys look like. Because I was like, damn, like, okay, first of all, like, if there's a guy with a gun, I get it. Like, that's scary and, like, you know, there'd be a lot of damage with that. But, I mean, these guys, there was four of them. Like, look at that. Like, these guys look like they're, you know, they're pretty big dudes. And it's just so fucking bizarre. Like, okay. Okay. Can y'all see me now? Okay. Yeah, the stupid internet. Okay, let me. Oh no. I haven't really done. I think the last time I did the true crime was with the couple that got, or the family that got murdered in my, next to my city or whatever. No, that shit's fucking crazy. Like, I don't understand how that happens. Like, just, I don't know how people just decide to kill people in general. Like, so there's, okay, do you guys watch Netflix, Unsolved Mysteries? So the new season of that came out, and oh my god, you guys, holy crap. So I was, watching an episode of this girl who was like 19, I think, and she died on the train tracks, and they ruled it like a suicide, right? Um, and at first, when you start the episode, you start thinking like the the parents are in denial, right? Like, because it doesn't say nothing. It just says some girl died on the train tracks and it was ruled suicide, and the parents were like, she would never do that. But usually, that's what people say when something like that happens, because you don't really know what the person's going through. But the circumstances that led to that girl being hit by that train is fucking crazy. Like, I was so invested in, like, I was like mind blown. I was like, what? um Her name, let me look it up. I think it was Jackie, maybe Jacqueline. Oh no, Tiffany Valiante. Yeah, Tiffany Valiante. Um, she let's see. So wait, Mr. Kennedy's missing, right? I think he's missing, or they found him in Florida. Let's see. So if so, that's not good news that his cell phone pinged there, and they then know where else you'd think they would have spotted a ping as he fled. Well, no, they found the dead guy's cell phone pings in that area before they died. So like, they obviously, like, when you know how it works. Like, if you're going from one town to the next, like, there's towers and your phone pings every single time there's a tower or whatever, right? So the last place that pinged was right in that salvage yard, and then it didn't, like, it just went dead. Like, it stopped. That's where it stopped, and that's where they found his body. So they're like, oh shit, like, this is where he died. Like, because who, like, I mean, it's not like it went anywhere else. Like, so say they drove to the salvage yard and they got kidnapped, and then they got driven somewhere else, got killed in that area, and then came back and dropped their body off or whatever, right? No, it literally was just like, hey, let's ride our bikes and steal some shit, and then they went from A to B, and B is where they got murdered, and that's where they found their body. So that's why they're saying like that Mr. Kennedy guy has something to do with it, because that's his property. And I think it's like, why would you run away though, like, after that fact, right? If you're innocent and they have nothing on you at that moment, why would you run away? You're just making yourself look guilty. It just doesn't make fucking sense. Like, what a dumbass. Um, like, stupid idiot. But most serial killers, most, not all, but most are stupid. Because, let's face it, Ted Bundy was pretty smart up until he started, up until he represented himself as a lawyer. That was dumb. That was so stupid. And then Jeffrey Dahmer got away with a lot of shit, and so did Ed Gein and John Wayne Gacy and all them motherfuckers from the 60s and 70s. It's like, damn. Don't get me started on serial killers, you guys. Like, damn. God damn. They need to get some dogs out to that salvage yard ASAP, right? But see, that's the thing, when like when they're doing investigation like that and the media gets a hold of it, they don't mention if they do or don't, only because like it has to do with like not interfering, but making sure that the investigation isn't like told to the public in case it scares someone off that knows something, or shit like that. Just like when they tell people, like police officers and shit, when there's a crime scene, not to contaminate it or whatever. But I'm pretty sure they probably, well, no, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure they would get a warrant to search because that guy had a warrant out for his arrest. So, that wouldn't that be good of a reason to do that, right? Oh no, the hole's too small. That's what he said. See. Y'all, they have like, I was looking at but not Adam and Eve. Fuck, what is it called, Bev? Oh my god, I need to make this hole bigger. Is it pink cherry? Is it pink cherry? I think it's pink cherry, right? Okay, here is my, oh shit. Stop it. This is what I use. I was looking at their stuff and I was like, oh my god, I have to buy more stuff. They have super cute stuff right now. I was like, I need this in my life. They have, I know, like TMI, but they have new butt plugs that are so cute. They have like glitter on them and stuff. Like, I was like, oh my god, I need this in my life. So if you're new here and you didn't know, I used to. I haven't done it in a while. Frisky Friday, where we talk about sex and stuff, and like I was showing like toys, and I need to get back into that groove. And I would answer like questions according to how, like, what I knew was my experience of whatever question you were asking. Why isn't this fucking working? They do sparkle, Jan. They're so cute. Like, I'll show you right now. I'm trying to open this. I can't, it's not letting me. God damn it. Hold on. I can't open this. Anthony. Jonathan. Who's down here? Can you give this to your dad, please, and tell him to open this for me?
I thought I said I can't charge you.
You're fine. Just go, please. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. Huh? Okay. He was like, he's so cute. He's like, I thought I couldn't bother you. He actually listened to me this time. I told him not to come down here because I was going to talk about shit that he shouldn't listen to. Like about, earlier, what else I'm about. Look, let me show you.
No, baby. No. Get over here. Get over here.
Oh, the baby wants me. If I can just fucking find it. They had a sale for this. I didn't get anything, but they have I don't know if it's, no, it is. It's like, no, it was 80% off. Now it's like 65. Lame. I can't find it. I'm still looking for it. I'm on 180 out of 524 butt plugs right now, so.
Mom, wasn't that hard? All you need to do is just push it down, and all you need to do is push it down.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, here.
Oh, did you do it? No,
yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, I did. Here, here's a needle.
Oh, no. Why'd you do that?
It's
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Can you help anything?
No, thank you. I appreciate your help. Did you do this by yourself?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, go. Love you.
Okay, bye. Leave you alone.
Okay. Okay, cool. Wide assortments to choose from. They do. Like I said, look, hold on, let me see. Ooh, they have like these cute ones with tails on them too. It's funny. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Look, I don't know about this. Looks very painful, you guys. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, personally, me, I don't know. I thought would ever try this, but oh my god, look at that. What is that? Like, what is that supposed to do? Ouch. I've never seen anything like that one. Does anyone have knowledge of that one? Like, does anyone know that one knows? They have a My Little Pony, like, looking thing. My Little Pony. Get it? Hell no. No, I don't even know what it does. Like, what is it supposed to do? There's another one? Oh my. What? Then this one is it's a vibrating one. Look. People are trying to die out here fucking using these things. Okay, I don't know why I can't find that glitter one. It's pissing me off. Is it in my cart? Like, where is it? Do I have to go to like the sell part or something? Damn, how many butt plugs are in here? Jesus fucking Christ. There's like, I'm on 420 of 524. A lot. Can you imagine if like someone had 524 butt plugs in their house? Just like Jesus. I'm gonna be mad if it's like on the last page and I'm like, really? That doesn't make sense. Hold on, guys. It says showing 584 of 524. Okay, so there was more than 524. Liars. Let me go to the cell area because I went to the butt plug area. I don't know why I'm even doing this right now during my live, but okay, cool. You're like, damn, Ruby shopping and shit. I'm just looking, okay? Ah, here it is, 50 to 80% off. So the sale is still going on. Okay, I think I'm gonna find it here because there's that one. There's like this really cute pink and light pink, like cloud looking dildo, and then there's like a blue one. Okay, keep going. They have a red, white, and blue one. How cute. Still can't find it. I swear to God, I'm going to be here all night until I find it. All right, I'm just going to put glitter. I'm going to type glitter, see what pops up. Ah, here it is. Okay. Is it this one though? Yeah, it is because it's pretty big. Okay, so look, and it's only $10. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright. So inside of that is all these little diamonds, like these little fake diamonds. So they have that. They have a pink one. I'm over here telling you guys, like, you guys should go get it now. They have a pink one. They have a blue one. You guys. I have one just like this. Look. Isn't that cute? Look at it. That one has like little confetti. Okay, anyway. Have you ever read any of the mommy Hornbooks. No, what? Wait, are those though? Are those the little ones that you usually find in like the bathroom or something? Like 524 butt plugs in there, but at the same time. Oh my god, Bev, ew. Don't don't yuck someone else's yum, Ruby. One person's "this will kill you" is another person's "I'll never felt so alive." That is true though. You know, I was thinking about that too. I was like, what if this is actually pretty cool and I'm over here like, ewa, you know? You start off small and gradually increase the size, but all at the same time, no sell section for me. I don't want somebody's return. Shut up. Are they I don't think they're returns. You think they're returns? Shut up. Don't say that because I've done like the sell items on Pink Cherry. I don't think that they would return stuff like that though. Like, you're scaring me now. I don't know. Like, Bev, you know this. Do you know about this? Bev will tell us. Bev is like, what the fuck? She's like, why would I know? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. God, I'm so fucking gullible. I was like, oh my god, wait a second. Like, hold up. I'm over here exposing myself. I bought off the sale section. Y'all. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Hey, you know what? Amazon does a lot of returns where they do like the return warehouse sales. You never know. There might be stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Wow, this hole's way bigger than the other one. Okay, hold on. You would not catch me talking like this in my paparazzi life. I can't even cuss in those lives. I'll get in trouble. I think I've done a pretty good job though, like not cursing. Okay, so this hole, 10 years later, I'm still on this. They're bigger, you see? You see the hole? Could you imagine going to Amazon returns like, is this used? It has a bunch of stuff on it. Oh my god, and they're like, what? Yeah, like, you see this? It's kind of like brown. It looks kind of brown and it's like stuck on there. Like, no, I cannot imagine that. That'd be more well, you know, I'd probably do it just to like fucking as a joke. I'd go to like the Amazon warehouse and I'll be like, so I bought this yesterday. Yeah, we have a problem. This is like super dirty. I didn't use it or anything, but I was about to. And then I was like, oh my god, where's this brown stuff on it? Like, this is a white dildo. Why is it all brown? Like, what the fuck, you know? The person's just looking at me like, what? Ew! Ruby's like, can I get another 10% off? I'll keep it. I'll totally keep it. But you gotta give me like 20% off because like if it's used, you know, like at least give me a discount. At least, you know what I'm saying? Do the smell test. Ew. You know what I think is gross when like this has, okay, I know it shouldn't be gross, but it is kind of gross. Is when you go to someone's house and you see their toys laying around and you're just like what? Why is that not put away? You know, it's happened before. It's happened before, and it's kind of mortifying. It's kind of like what the ew. Jen's like, put it in the dishwasher. Oh wait, does that work? Like, can you do that? Not that I would do that because that's gross, but you know, just for learning purposes. Jen's like, no, don't do that. Please don't. I put them in there and they come out and my kids like fucking like Elmo plate is in there and I'm like, whoops. Well, I guess that's clean too. My bad. Am I doing this right? Yep. Don't mind me. I'm doing the earring. My aunt used to sell toys and had a bunch in the freezer. I'm sorry, emphasis on freezer. I was like, freezer? What do you mean she had them in the freezer? Like, would she make them and like they had to be in the freezer, or do you? Or oh, I know what you mean now. Shut up. No. Oh shit! My at 13 trying to cool my lemonade. No, stop it. Did that really happen? If it did, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's so gross. Just remember to take it out before company comes over. Oh my god. Okay, what do you guys think? I mean, I think it's cute. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, you guys can't really see it right now because it's like dark, but I'll take pictures of it tomorrow and post them. Oh my god. So, okay, so I'll never forget this. This shit was, it's still engraved in my brain for some reason. So, back in my party days when I still lived with my parents, I started hanging out with like the most popular, hottest girl at the time. And that happened to be my husband's friend. And she was really, really cool. Like, she'd always invite me to go party. Like, when I mean party, I meant like drink, underage drink and shit, right? And there's one time we went to this apartment where they were having like a kickback, like with music and all that good shit, right? And this girl was arguing with her boyfriend, and apparently that was his apartment. And I had to use a bathroom. So I went, I was like, where's your bathroom? And it wasn't even that big of an apartment, but I still just couldn't walk into like any room and shit. So they were like, oh, it's over there. Some people were like, it's over there, whatever. So I walk in there and I see the girl, and she's squatting on the toilet with the light on, obviously. Like, I don't know why, I just like barged in there. And she looks at me, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm sorry. So I get out. And mind you, when I went in there, I got a clear view of the bathroom. There was nothing on the floor. It was a pretty clean bathroom. Smells delicious. I'm wearing this right now. So anyway, she gets out like after like 15 minutes of being in there. And, I was expecting it to smell like shit. And I was like, oh my God, I really have to go pee. So I go pee, and I look in front of me. And I kid you not, dude, like, there was a pair of bloody underwear. Like, bloody underwear right there. Just like, it's like she took them off and just left them there like that. And I was just like, is that? I'm like, oh my God, those are hers. And of course, there was people waiting to get in the bathroom after me. So I was like, fuck. I was like, what? I want to touch that shit. I was like, what? What do I do? So I was like, God damn, they're gonna think that's mine. Like, whoever walks in, they're gonna be like, that girl right there, she's nasty. So what I did was I grabbed toilet paper, and I grabbed them, and I'm like, ugh. And then I toss them in the fucking bathtub. I tossed them in the bathtub. And I don't know why I did this. Don't fucking judge me, but I turned on the water in the bathtub. I don't know why I did that. Maybe to like make it not look like they were bloody. I was very paranoid. Okay, I was paranoid that these motherfuckers were gonna think it was mine. So I turn off the water, and I hear a guy. He's knocking on the door, and he's like, "Are you taking a shower in my bathroom?" And I'm just like, "No, no, 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 no." I'm like, I'm just washing my hands." So I get out, right? I'm like, "Fuck this." I dip. And then the guy walks in, and not even like fucking 20 seconds later, he's like, what the fuck? This shit's fucking nasty. Who the fuck did this? And then he's looking at me, and I'm like, it was not me. I swear to God. Like, I just fucking, and he was like, I heard it. I heard the water. And I'm like, it wasn't me though. And then my friend at that moment saw what was happening. She grabbed me, and we fucking dipped. And she's like, what did you do in the bathroom? And I'm like, I didn't do shit. I'm like, his girlfriend fucking did something. Like, I was just trying to fucking make it look like it wasn't me. And I'll never forget that shit, man. Because she said that after that, the girlfriend never confessed. Because she knew the girl, my friend, she knew the guy, right? But the girl never confessed to her boyfriend that it was hers. So it was so bad. It was like so fucking embarrassing, dude. I was like, this isn't even my problem, and I made it my problem. I don't know why it turned on the water. I was stupid. I was like maybe 17. I don't know. I was dumb. I don't know why I turned on the water, but I was like, I'm such a fucking idiot. And I'm like, I'm never going back to that house ever again. Like, hopefully nobody remembers who I am, because they're probably like that one girl who like put her period panties on the floor. And I was like, this fucking bitch. I was like, I fucking hate this bitch. No. Okay, Angela. It was around Halloween too. It was a costume party. Because after that, we went to, I was gonna tell you guys Turlock, like you guys fucking know where that's at. It's like the opposite side of there. So we were in Merced, so it took about an hour to get to Turlock, and then we went to another house party, and like, I dressed up as Poison Ivy. I was Poison Ivy. But yeah, oh my fucking god. Hopefully I can find a picture. I think maybe, hold on, maybe my husband has it, because I remember I sent it to him when we were dating. I was like, look, I'm Poison Ivy, and it was like a slutty ass like costume and shit. So let me see if I can, because it'll tell me the year too that it was, and I want to look. Oh, I forgot I'm on my fake profile. I was like, how come he's not like popping up on my thing? But that's because I'm on my third Facebook account. Okay. Log in. So yeah, those were my party days. That's like some shit you see in a rom-com movie, you know. Anthony. Photos. Oh shit. This, I don't know if it goes way back. I have to like scroll forever. Damn, I don't know if it would be on his account though, because that picture was super slutty. Oh my god, we were so young. Y'all, look at me and my husband when we were dating. I'll show you guys. Look at that's me and my husband when we were dating. I think I was 17 right there. Oh, this was my graduation actually. This was my college graduation. Holy shit. Okay, so you guys know what Michael looks like, right? My little one, Michael. Well, this is Mr. Q when he was a baby. Oh, I hope you guys can see that. Can you guys see that? That's Mr. Q. Doesn't that look like Michael? He was so cute as a baby. I'm over here like, let me show you my slutty costume. And I'm like, wait a second, let me show you my husband when he was a baby. Yeah, I don't think it would be on here because it was an inappropriate picture. Oh my god, you guys, like this was when we used to uvu each other when he was deployed. Oh my god, my screen is so dirty. Don't look at it. You can't even see him. But that's me. Look at how young I look. That was so little. Let's see. Wait, what? Jen, did you see the Poison Ivy murder on Dateline? No. All right, let me go to my account. It might be in my old account. Don't even ask me how many fucking accounts I have because I have many. Damn, this one's super old. This one is like, holy crap. This one is from like when Facebook first started and shit. Oh, so I took pictures for my husband when he was deployed, and they were like those bonjour, what is it called? Bonjour pictures or whatever. I didn't post all of them, of course, because, you know. Oh my God. Look, these were my party days. This was right after I got married, and I used to go clubbing all the time with my husband's soldiers. Look at that. Ah! That is so funny. Look at me. I'm like, yeah, I'm so hot. Oh my God. What the fuck am I wearing? Let's see. Oh, when I was pregnant. I'm gonna go to albums. Yo. These were like, okay, so this picture right here, this was like after we got married and we had our place and we would always party like every fucking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You guys see the doll? I think I was 19 right here. I was 19 and he was 22, maybe 21, 22. Oh my gosh. I miss those days. We had so much fun. We're always getting drunk and shit. Oh my God. Look at this one. Okay, this will be the last one I show you guys, but look at this one. Look at this. That's the same day. We were babies. Look at us. We're such babies. He used to wear his hats to the side and shit. Like, oh my God. A gal went to a Halloween party dressed as Poison Ivy. Well, you can guess what happened. She murdered somebody, or did she murder like the whole party?
Oh my God.
Anthony's like, oh my God. What are you guys talking about? She was I think I know what you're talking about. They found her body down the road or something. Some guy came upon her body, and then they're thinking that she was taken to an abandoned house nearby, killed, and then her body was placed on the road. Is that what you're talking about? Don't ask me how I know about this, but I know my true crime stories like the back of my hand. Okay, now that you said that, I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, because she was still wearing her costume when they found her, right? Yep. Or they found her costume? Yeah. I know that one. That one's pretty fucking sad.
Hey, Mom.
And what's even more sad was that the hell? Oh my God, no. The one day that Mr. Q decides to share my live, it had to be the one for today where I'm like showing people fucking you know what and stuff. All right, cool. What's up?
I don't want to bother you walking. Are you gonna make chorizo tomorrow for breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. I hope none of his friends came on here and they were like, what the fuck? They blamed the guy who had the party, and he was, I know, yeah, they did. They were like, it's you did it. And he's like, what? Because this was my party? Like, yeah. Where did I hear this story? I didn't see it on Dateline. I heard it on a podcast, I think. There's this one story about, I think it happened in California, the guy who, in the middle of the road, he decapitated his girlfriend. Did you guys hear about that shit? This happened recently too, I think. Like, he literally cut her head off. Yep, Bay Area.
Mama, want food.
You want foods?
Yeah. I'm ugly. I'm ugly now.
You're ugly?
No, ugly.
You're saying ugly.
No food.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
He's like, I ugly. I ugly. And I'm like, what? You say hungry.
Ugly.
No, hungry.
No, ugly.
Okay, say hambre.
I'm big.
Okay, I'd rather you say hambre than what you were saying. I was like, what? You're not ugly. Yeah, in the middle of the road. Hey, Christy. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you, friend? My roommate came in and wants to have a beer and hang out. I'm going to hop off, everyone. Ruby, thank you for a good time and love you. Love you, too. Have fun. I kind of want a beer now, too.
Like that.
What, Dad?
Come on.
Like Daddy.
Let's see. Yeah, apparently she was
Like
like
Daddy.
I'm waiting.
she was
Ugly.
being like abused by him.
Ugly. Ugly, Dad.
He's saying he's hungry.
Dad.
It sounds like he's saying I'm ugly.
Ugly, Dad.
Ruby, I understand what he says.
Ugly, Daddy.
Come on.
That's ugly.
Yeah, so apparently she was
Ugly, Daddy.
being abused by him or something, and then I'm alright at work today. And she told her family, I think she also like told the cops or something, and then she broke up with him, and then he went to her house and dragged her out of her house, beat her up, and then cut her head off in the middle of the road in broad daylight, like where everybody was like fucking around. Like, it's so crazy. Crazy. People be crazy. I chicken want it. Yeah, crazy shit. And it happened in California. Like, so fucking crazy. But anyway. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night because it's already 10. So, tomorrow I will be live on Instagram at 7 p.m. Central Time. And I will be showing jewelry and doing giveaways and stuff. So hopefully you guys pop up and say hi. And thank you for hanging out. I love you too, Bev. Love you, Jan. Love you, everybody. Love you. I'll see you guys. Bye. Bye. I'm all awkward. I'm like, bye. Christy came in and she's like, hi. Or she's like, oh, bye. I'm sorry, Christy. Love you. Okay, if you were lurking, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, okay? Bye-bye.